Hey, today's a word from the nerd. This is Johnny. Johnny is my producer, right, Johnny? Say hi to the people. Look, here he is. Look, look. Oh, he doesn't care. Johnny is not into publicity. He's a great cat, though. He gets really mad because I won't feed him 300 times a day. I mean, he's gotten older and he's gotten so focused on eating and lying around. He used to go outside. He'd meet girl cats. He would actually get in fights with dogs. He would not back down. He's the most amazing cat there is. When we drove him across the country, Christine and I, Johnny was in the car. He was so upset. And so he would meow every 15 seconds. Meow, meow, meow. Because he did not like being in the car. And then he'd forget. And he'd sort of sit peacefully. And then he'd remember that he had to tell us what shitbags we were, not taking him, just leaving him at home or something, you know. Because he's the best little cat in the world. But he really wants his own way. And, you know, we showed him the Grand Canyon. He wasn't impressed with that. And he lived with us in California for a long time. We got him in D.C. from this old woman with a piss-stained house. And she gave him, we looked at all these other cats, and she wouldn't give them to us. She said, "You can have this one. It's the abused one." I wanted to call that one Busey, but we decided to end up calling her Miss Havisham from Great Expectations. And then I said, "Well, I need one more cat." And at the last minute, I said, "What about that one?" She said, "That's Johnny." And so I grabbed Johnny as we walked out the door. I'm going to tell you something. He was the best cat in the world. The other cat, Miss Havisham, was evil and she'd claw you. She's a great mouser, though. This guy, if he met a mouse, he'd probably make it a martini. Wouldn't you, Johnny? Huh? You'd make it a martini when you look at people. Come on, show you. You see his eyes? Come on. Come on. You gonna smile? He's like, I mean, I don't know what his deal is, but he's a great little cat. And we eventually gave Miss Havisham away because she was a really good mouser. And we were moving again, and we needed one. We only have one cat and one dog, and you know, so that was the way it was. And so he ended up just being the best choice. And then we have Jazzy. This is Jazzy. Look at the people. And Jazzy is a relatively recent acquisition. I mean, we've had Johnny for like 15 years. And we got Jazzy from what's it called? We got him from a rescue place way the F out in, I don't know what it's called. It's just way out in Virginia. And when we first got her, she was totally freaked out. She was totally freaked out. And she wouldn't let me near her. She was raised on a farm, and I don't think she was abused. I think maybe like some cow stepped on her, and she got really freaked out. And it took me 9 months, or maybe even a year, to get her so she wanted to hang out with me. And now we have the best relationship. She's a great little dog. You know, aren't you, huh? Yes, she gives kisses. And I feed her even though I'm not supposed to. Christine thinks she's getting fat. I keep telling Christine, don't body shame the dog, you know. But you know how she is. Anyway, for you don't know, you're my YouTube audience, but my wife is a wonderful person, but she's a little bit judgy. She doesn't understand that it's better to have a short and fun life than a long and respectable one, you know. You never, like, on your deathbed saying, "I wish I hadn't eaten that odd Cheeto that my owner gave me." It just doesn't happen. And it's been really good because when we had a big dog, we had to take him for walks, and I was always getting in trouble because I would the dog would shit all over the place, and I wouldn't pick it up because I think walking a dog is enough. One guy once saw me, I let the dog shit. It was late night, and he told me, "I'm going to stand out here until you pick up this crap." And I went back inside, and I looked out the window, and he was there for an hour, standing by my turds. And that is definitely power, man. That's dedication. I wonder if he'd stand if it rained. And, you know, I've read that in Japan, people shoot other people if they let their dogs shit and don't pick it up. And I guess I'm just glad I don't live in Japan. That'd be even worse than living in Saudi Arabia and stealing something and having your hand cut off, right? So, anyway, today has been a word from the nerd about my animal kingdom.